All right, boys and girls, so here's our solve and share question for today. Again, make sure you have a paper next to you and pencil, and you want to kind of be trying to figure out this problem along with us, or along with me. Okay, so I'm going to read the problem. Think about ways to find numbers that tell about how much or about how many. Derek has 277 stickers. What number can you use to describe about how many stickers Derek has? Explain how you decide it. I want you to think, what does the phrase about how many mean? Let me see if I can underline that. Ooh. What does that mean? About how many? Think for a minute. Hopefully you were thinking something along the lines of, when we're asking about how many, we don't want to give an exact answer. We want to give that about how many, and you want to give an estimate. Okay. So again, I'll read it again, and I will give you guys some time to solve this on your own. Think about ways to find numbers that tell about how much or about how many. Derek has 277 stickers. What number can you use to describe about how many stickers Derek has? Explain how you decide it. Okay, now, what information do we know? When we go through these word problems, we want to think, what do we know and what do we need to find out, right? So we know that Derek has 277 stickers. Okay. What do we need to find out? So hopefully you said, what number can you use to describe about how many stickers Derek has? Okay, so we know he has 277. We want to describe to someone about how many he has without saying the exact amount. Okay, all right. So why don't you go ahead and try and solve this problem? Okay, if you're not finished, you can pause it and continue to work on your own, because I'm about to go over 2 different strategies that different students use to solve this problem. Okay, so let me just do something real quick. All right, so right here we have a student named Charlie. So what did Charlie do? So if you notice how Charlie used a number line. How did Charlie use a number line to find out about how many stickers Derek has? Okay, so what he did was he used a number line. He started at 270 and went all the way to 280. Okay, then he circled the number that Charlie has, which is 277. And what he did was he rounded that 277 to the nearest 10, which gave him 280. Okay, so that was the strategy that Charlie used. He used the number line and kind of rounded that number up. So he has about 280 stickers. So we're kind of making an estimate about how many does he have. How would we explain it to someone? Marilyn did something a little bit different. Okay, so what strategy did she use to find out how many stickers Derek has? What she did was, it looks like she skip counted to find numbers that are close to 277. Then she decided which numbers are closest to 277. Okay, so if you notice, she figured Okay, 277 would be in between 275 and 280. Okay, and what she seemed to do is she realized that Derek has about 275 stickers, is how she estimated, because 277 is closer to 275 than 280. Okay, so those were two different strategies that two different students used to solve their problem. Now, I'm going to have for you guys this document that has Stop and Share 8-5 if you want to share your strategy that you used to solve this problem. Okay. So that's what we're kind of working on today. We're working on rounding numbers. Whoop. Sorry, guys. We're working on rounding numbers to the nearest 10. Okay. So we have to make sure that we understand like our place value, our ones and our tens columns, and then how to round to the nearest 10. So what you guys will do is you will, going back, I'm sorry, to this problem, which student rounded to the nearest 10? Okay, hopefully you said Charlie. So Charlie actually rounded to the nearest 10. Okay, and looking at Charlie's work, that is more similar to what we're going to be working on in this lesson, rounding to that nearest 10. When you look at the visual learning, they use a lot of number lines to help with rounding to the nearest 10. Okay, as a strategy to use. So my to-do list, that's Friday, that's today. All right, so you have your math lesson, the video recording. You're going to watch this video first. I'll put the link in there. You're going to look at the visual learning 8-5. It will be in topic 8 tech. You'll do practice buddy. And then you have your Freckle and Prodigy for 20 minutes. Then you have today writing choice board and reading choice board. Everything for writing choice board goes in your writer's notebook. And make sure you also just write a sentence in that evidence page. And then reading choice board, you want to complete and then record your evidence. For related arts today, you will be having Spanish. So you are going to visit your Spanish Google Classroom to see your Spanish assignment for today. So you guys, now that you're all in Google from home, you should know how to get to the Spanish Google Classroom. So you have to get out of my Google Classroom, go into the Spanish one, and if you have any questions for Senor, you can comment right in her Google Classroom under the assignment. Okay, so those are your tasks for today, and what I'm going to do is, I might change this. You can do tech as well. So you can do any of those tech games under the topic 8 tech. I'm definitely going to try and put up a rounding video or a rounding game that you guys can play to help you a little bit with rounding to the nearest 10. All right. All right. I think that's all for right now. Of course, if you have any questions about the lesson, you know where to comment at. Thanks. Have a good day.